Oh well, we're live. It's me, the Jcrow, and today we're in Adobe Photoshop doing some more work on the emotes, picking up where we left off last stream. We'll be continuing by colouring in the Colby Derp emote, No Thoughts Head Empty. Here, hi Nisty! You're first in chat today. 3, 2, 1, canvas reveal. Derp. I need to do actual clean colouring on this because this is like very messy. But as I'm experimenting with the shading, okay, I think this is the one that has the other sketches on, so I'm just going to bring this up and make a poll real quick so we can vote on what emote to make next. So the other emotes I actually have ready are these. Should I name the characters or should I say what's happening in the poses? I don't know what to call that emotion for Eden. She's just really done. Okay, I've got a poll for the others. Macy's is just a 2-in-1 because they're both her. They're both angry. I'll just leave it at that, and then if Macy wins, we just kind of pick between them. Ah, we have 4 votes. That was quick. And it's 50-50 between Eden and the Woodland Sprite. So what was it? It was a case of shading like this or like a top-down shading situation like this. Like the light was under him. Or something like that. Either way, I do need to get all the base colours on though. Oop, it's now with 6 votes. We've got 2 extra on Woodland Sprite with the thumb up. And do the flat shading first. Oh, Scaly, today you get to spend 6 hours in a car. Are you prepared for your journey? Do you have stuff to keep you entertained? Or is your plan just to like scream the whole time in the back seat and annoy your parents? I mean, I'm assuming parents are driving. I don't know. You could be on a road trip with like siblings or friends. Either way, the point still stands. Is your plan to just scream the whole time in the back seat? Have you brought like video games? You're gonna listen to music? Is your headphone charged? 6 hours in a car is a lot, actually. Well, it's a lot by English standards, but I hear in America, you guys can be like, wow, 31 hours in a car? That's easy. I do that on my way to work each day. And it's like, excuse you. People, like I think I mentioned before, people in England will turn their nose up at a journey. If it's like half an hour in a car, they'll be like, oh, it's a bit far away, I can't be bothered. We'll go on a special occasion. Oh, I still had to fix the line art on that part of the eye. Okay. Misty, you have fun with that 6-hour car drive. Misty, I have my phone, and by the end of the stream, I'll only have 2 hours left. Oh, you're currently in your drive. Okay. Good luck with the rest of your drive. Never mind, Photoshop crashed. That's it, it's the end of the stream. Blame Skelly. I'm kidding. Astro Blaze, I think the top down looks better. The middle one kind of looks like he has his face pressed against the camera. Maybe he does. You know what? Perhaps I can just use the pen tool. It'll be quicker. See, I don't mind the pen tool in Photoshop. Pen tool in Photoshop is friend. Pen tool in Animate is enemy. Oh, and I still have to do the stitches. Ooh. Venom Shank. Hooray. Hi, Venom Shank. Skelly dang. I'm gonna blame the Zip Lord. That's pretty good strat. Probably his fault somehow. I can also imagine him taking credit for it. Okay, so I think, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so there's only one cut here and obviously that one. So this one's fine. Venom Shank. Colby mentality. Skelly Colby mentality. He would have built. I agree. Probably his fault. Perhaps we should throw a rock at him. It's punishment. But yeah. So this is all done. I've done a bunch of work on the spooky dance offline. I did a bunch of the boring stuff on the editing side and the video editing and programming side of it. Arranging layers, doing the timing, doing all the little stuff that takes ages. But obviously it's worth the time because you know it's important, else you don't have a timeline, you don't have a video. I finally worked out how to fill the area that is empty. I've discussed a little bit on stream. I've mentioned there's a section of the video where it's like there's no visuals here and I don't know what to put there. I have a plan now. I have a plan for it now. That should go well. So yes, we must throw a rock at Ziploc. Special comic update. Zipload rock. Colby will have like a special rock, like this is a good rock to throw at the wood nerd, but this is the perfect rock to throw at the Ziplord. There is another person in a longer format comic that's not been released. That he throws a fistful of sand at. Sand is like rocks, but tiny withered away little pieces of rock. They used to be a rock. They're the descendants of rocks. And Misty, check Discord. I will check Discord in a moment. Little guy in his cheese sweater. A quick look at the poll. Oh, it's 50-50 again. 8 votes. It's between Woodland Sprite and Eden. And has anyone checked out the Minecraft server yet? I will be checking it out. Like I mentioned, when I get paid next week, and we can buy Minecraft for PC. I've noticed some little areas here and there where I've missed the line art. Mouth and get the eye colour too. So I know Squeaky's watching big wrestling event today. Is anyone else a wrestling fan? WWE? I think. I think he said it's the Royal Rumble. I know that recently someone nearly broke their neck on an announcer table. That was pretty unfortunate. Oop, missed that bit. So he used a very conveniently easy Colby to draw. With like no body. I'll zoom in and get that neater. That's better. Okay. So he needs shading. And the poll, still 50-50 at 8. The poll is now 44-44 with a vote on the Ziplord. Never mind. I mean, like, the poll is this. Changes in real time. The poll is no longer this. Okay, so that's line art. Like I say, I have, why are Jack and Colby still visible? There. Okay, so this, and, okay, so that's where the shading's below them. And I can also do one where the shading's above him. Like, we could do roundness in that, at this angle. So that one wasn't working as much. Let me see. Rounded, so I can do kind of this way. Skelly, your internet's again. I got internet again, yippee. Welcome back, Skelly. So I'm just nabbing some of these shading colors to play around with the shadows. Okay. Skelly went through a tunnel, evidently. So no, a few people voted against the other shading on Discord. This is like, I see you sending hearts into chat. Thank you. So this one's a little bit more top down. And again, I can make the ears slightly darker too to reflect the shadowing, the shadow angle. I'm not sure if we'd see much shadow on the ears, would we, from here? Do you want this one? Could add like a little triangle of light on the ears, but I think it looks fine shadowed out. Night Watcher, Jcrow, how was the Colord saga and the British Union thing? It was like the funniest thing, honestly. When I checked out the server and I just saw Colord sitting there online in the tab to the right on Discord, it was just like, I cackled. I was like, it shouldn't be funny. It's just somebody sat with their username name, just like Colord is online, and it's like, no, but I know why he's sat online. It was the funniest thing. The fact that they had to stage a coup to get you, and the whole time you were like taunting them in the Discord, like, here, I have internet, I'm just not logging on, was great. I mean, that shading probably works. It also now means recoloring like most of them. However, I do think if we bring it down a little bit more, I'll just edit it with the warp. I'm focusing on the rounded edge at the bottom. I want it more like that. Try a little bit more. Okay, so I decided this would be the year I finally learn how to start learning how to grow vegetables. I spent a lot of last year researching it and looking into it. And I've decided to finally actually jump in to learning how to grow vegetables and starting with a nice easy plant, which was garlic. I could have planted garlic earlier, but January is like the latest you can start growing garlic. So over January, I started sprouting little garlic plants, which really, really was an easy one to start with. Because you get your garlic, you separate the cloves, which are the individual segments that make up a garlic. Um, Peel back some of the hard white peel. It's not quite a shell. And you just put them in a little bit of water and then put them in the window in the sun. Side note, if you have anything like a cat or a dog, do it in a room that your cat or dog are not allowed in, like the kitchen. They cannot eat garlic, it will poison them. They sprouted so quickly. Like, literally, there is day by day growth on these things. And it's literally just a little garlic in water at this point. And each time I see the plant, it's even bigger, noticeably. I think it's getting ready to start making shoots that'll form leaves. Realistically, they're almost ready to go in the dirt, but they've got huge, like, leaves on them. I'm trying to, like, guess how big. I'd say these green shoots are about the size of a can of soda. So like if that's the garlic clove, they're just shooting straight up out the top, these little shoots. It's looking like a Miku garlic now. And then it's also growing like little roots. There's a garlic on his head. There's no longer a garlic on his head. The idea that one, I can watch something grow, I think, especially because I'm new to it, I think it is good to have picked something that visibly grows this well, because it also means I don't have all that anxiety of, have I killed it? Waiting. So being able to speed see the results of it is pretty satisfying, but it's also really exciting. It's quite fulfilling, really. And then at the end of it, I'll actually have a product I can eat at around October-ish, which I think is really cool. Because I want to be able to grow more, but I need to be, one, conscious of what I can grow in the space I have access to, and two, I don't want to overwhelm myself by jumping in with like, oh, well, I really like, I don't know, tomatoes, make pasta sauces and stuff and curries. I'm going to jump in and with something like that. And it's like, yeah, well, that's a lot more steps to try and grow. Just start simple. I don't want to do that thing where you get distracted, You put all that money in thinking it's a good idea and then decide you don't like it, basically. Nisty, grow potatoes. They're easy and good. I like potatoes. Potatoes would be a tempting one. So, has anybody else ever grown any vegetables or flowers? And if you've grown them, what have you grown? Potatoes is definitely one we're considering. We just need to get around the solution of storage, where to plant them, what kind of flower beds. We're looking into making a raised flower bed with materials we already have at the moment for the garlic. So we do have a plan for that. We also get to play a game of will my neighbor kill it or steal it? Which is unfortunate because it shouldn't be a game we have to play. But they have in the past stolen people's garden chairs and stuff and just took it to the dump out of spite. Is something that they've straight up admitted that they've done and done. And they've been allegedly, other neighbors have witnessed them doing similar things, like taking other people's stuff and whatnot. So I'm kind of here like, I'm really hoping that they can just mind their own business and leave my stuff alone. Because at some point these garlics are going to have to go outside, and I'm nervous that they're going to, be spiteful and kill the plant or steal the plant. Hopefully not. Me, see this Colby right now? Me when I walk out on a nice Sunday morning and see that my garlic plants have been stolen. Oh yeah, you said to check the Discord, Misty, didn't you? Oh wait, yeah, you said the IB screaming. Champ, potatoes can literally go anywhere. One time I found one sprouted in a fridge potato. Skelly, I've grown tomatoes and something else, but I forgot. But I've grown a lot of tomatoes. How well? Okay, so for the tomato growers, how many tomatoes do you get on a plant? Because my thought with tomatoes is I need to work out how many tomatoes the plant will actually give us. Because if I grow a tomato plant, like just one, and it gives me one fruit, I'm going to be sat here like, what am I doing with that? What am I doing with that? I need a few, come on. I'm not sure, I've not looked into it yet. Because, like I say, we use a lot of tomato. But I'm wondering how many tomato plants we'd need to make, say, at least one pasta sauce. Like, if I can make at least one sauce out of it, that'd be pretty good. But I might, for example, one plant might give me enough for that, but one plant might give me enough for, like, say, half. I don't know. I've put the stars in at an angle too, because I think it fits the vibe. So I've made them like longer to try and I want to try and amplify the cross-eyed nature. Oh, how am I meant to do it in this eye though? It'd have to face the same way. Kind of. Do I do them in the same direction or do I do them in a flipped direction? I could just do like a small one. I think having them facing each other works, but obviously that's going into the white of the eye. Skelly, if it's cherry tomatoes, I usually get tons, but for larger tomatoes, 3 to 5. Venom Shank, I think you can get at least 3 tomato lings. Oh, tomato ling, that's cute. Oh, tomatito. Skelly, it depends on how many tomatoes the birds steal, and it also depends on the type. Okay, that makes sense. Also, Misty, you lost your needle? Not your, like, well-seasoned copper needle. Let's take a quick look at the polls. 10 votes. A 50-50 split between Eden and the Woodland Sprite, with some votes on, well, not a 50-50, a 40-40 split between Woodland Sprite and Eden, with extra votes on Ziplord. We have a tie currently. And just a reminder, these are the emotes we're looking at. Okay, and now I need to play with the concept of what this eye is doing. So we want that angle. I'm just unsure how to get it at the same angle, even though we're missing parts of it. Like I could do like a really short one like that. Let's try kind of like that. Because it is also an emote, so like when we see it smaller, it's not as prominent. What if... Is there a way to just warp this one to fit? And then we can see how that would actually look. No, that's just like going goofy, in it. Whoa, what's happening here? Skelly, but one of the good things about tomatoes, you only have to buy the seeds once and just reuse the seeds from the tomatoes you've grown. Do you just leave them in the dirt and they grow up each year? Or is it the type of plant where you have to dig up the seeds or the bulbs and then replant them each year when the weather's right? Because I know some are like that. I'm not sure. I don't think garlic's one of them because the garlic is the part you eat, so the bulb is the part of the plant that you want to eat and dig up. But one garlic gives you like... I use 2 garlic bulbs. I have 20 plants growing currently from it. You know, I'm wondering if for the sake of this, it's fine to just have the stars overlapping the pupils. Let's just try shading them appropriately and see what happens for a moment. No, not you. Not you, masking layer. Just merge these two layers, please. Stop being so difficult. Merge down. There we go. Skelly, I just use an old Easter bucket and they just grow with a little water. Huh. And now watch her. I am now just playing normal survivor with super. So you playing Minecraft still? Wrong layer. I'm like, if I just put the shadow on the eye appropriately to the rest of him, the rest of the shadow we've been doing, I'm wondering if it'll look fine just fading into existence anyway. Put a little bit of shadow. And just kind of making it cut off where it cuts off. Like, it's okay to have some exaggerate, to break some anatomy for exaggerated poses. So I'm wondering, just do that real quick. I think for the sake of an emote, that's probably fine. And then we need to pick who's going next, because at the moment it's tied. I could always start by doing the line art for both. And we can just develop the pair of them. Oh my gosh, stop selecting. I swear Photoshop must have had an update recently, because so many little things are bugging, and it's annoying. There are so many little things that have changed, just little performance issues I'm having, like selecting multiple layers when I've selected one. So I'm suspicious it's had an update. And I am paying the price. In the form of, yeah, stuff like that, little performance issues, stop. Okay. Me discussing the problem, Photoshop. Let me just give them a visual for you. Don't worry, you don't have to explain. Draws a big black line across the canvas. Huh? I didn't even have that colour selected. Huh? Yay. I think that'll be Colby. Misty BRB. Skilly, I just use all the... Yeah, so you just plant the seeds, and you literally just add water, and each year they regrow. Tomatoes do be sounding pretty easy right now. I have to look into them. No shading, Colby? Shading. So we like this shading better than the other option. Nisty BRB, see you soon, Nisty. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. We have had an extra vote for the Zip Lord. And we've got 4 likes on the video. Thank you, everybody. You're all lovely. It's like he's wearing a little mask. Combine it with the other one. Now he's completely shadowed off. So that was the other option for shading. I think that one is working better. Colby. I'm just going to rename the layer Colby. Colby's line. What do you even call this emotion? What do we call this? What expression is this? Just derp? No thoughts? Skelly, the hard part is starting it. Mm. That's kind of what I've been like with the garlics and stuff, where I'm like, I think part of the issue with things is actually getting around to starting it. And then once you've started, it's easier to keep the ball rolling. The hard part is learning what to do and then buying the resources. And then once you've bought the resources, actually following through on doing it. Because you can buy resources for something and then just. I find it's like once obviously you can be really into something, and then the second you've spent all the money on it, that's obviously when your lack of motivation is going to hit, or your distractibility increased. Okay, looks like we're tied between the Woodland Sprite and Eden at the moment. Gonna have a drink. Everyone's agreeing. Well, not everyone. Skelly and Nisty agree that it's derp emotion. I have had a request to make derp emotions of other characters too, and have a collection of derps. Nisty, do Woodland Sprite. Woodland Sprite's really chibi in there, so it's very cute. Oh, Eden. Oh, not Eden. Colby still needs the spinning disc on his forehead. But I can do that offline because it is kind of boring, I think, to watch, potentially. I mean, it really literally is just some coloured bars, so. I could start, by, like I say, by just doing the line art for everybody. Flameshank, to be honest, it seems like an excuse me emotion. The one with Eden. Yeah, there's like a lot of ways I can read that expression. Like one of them is like I can imagine she's being mansplained to. And she's just like, ugh. So Woolden Sprite, kind of like this. He's very chibi here. It's very cute. And then Eden's. I could flip a coin. Just, excuse me. This was me when I was in the cafeteria queue, literally like 2 days ago. And some old man behind me thought it was appropriate to me, a complete stranger, just start judging and criticizing the food I was picking up. It was an egg sandwich, by the way, and he called me fat. I didn't know this man. It was an egg sandwich. There was nothing else on the egg sandwich. And the lady making the sandwiches went, "Would you like any vegetables on the sandwich?" My vegetable options was raw onion, which I do not like, and lettuce, which I don't think's gonna go well on an egg sandwich. It's just egg and mayo. So I was like, no, thank you. And he went, "Oh yeah, I wouldn't want any salad. That'd be too fattening," and laughed at me. And then also was like calling the egg sandwich gross because they don't like egg. And I'm like, excuse you? Excuse you. I tried to not say anything, but as I walked past, as I was leaving, I stopped, side-eyed him, and just went, what an odd thing to say. And then left. And he looked really confused. But yeah, egg sandwich. Nisty, look at the votes. Oh, we've had. Someone's coming in the end to have an extra vote on the Woodland Sprite. You did it, Nisty. Mochi stars. Hi, hi, Mochi. Nisty, you should have folded that old man like he was last week's laundry. Mm, it was very tempting. But yeah, there was. I think one of the most astonishing things for that, for me, Night Watcher, who the fuck thinks eating an egg sandwich is fat behavior? Yeah, That's one of the things that got me about it was out of all of the meals that could have been picked up, okay, one, eat what you want to eat. Two, an egg sandwich is pretty low calorie. Like if you're going to get anything a cafeteria, an egg sandwich is pretty low on the calorie choices here. But yeah, the fact that this guy thought that he had the right to just comment to a total stranger, the fact that he was with a woman and it's like, wow, you sleep next to that at night? Wow. You want you want that in your life by choice? Wow. Couldn't be me. But yeah, the fact that he also thought that was appropriate to say to anyone. Nisty, yes, eggs, the number one cause of obesity. Yeah, the most big bag thing to have. Some egg. And do you want to know the kicker? Now, I don't usually think of people's weight because I don't care about that, but obviously he'd made a very large point about it. This man was twice my size, width-wise. So, like, if I stood in front of him, you could fit a second me next to him, too. So there was two of me to match his waistline. And he thought, of all people to come at, he's coming at people, someone smaller than him, too? Which is another thing that was, because, like, I was already feeling, like, pretty bad that day. So one of the ways I'm, like, trying not to let it get to me is the concept of he would have said that to absolutely anyone, clearly. Clearly it's his own insecurities or something, but like how's he standing there with a bigger waistline and a full dinner tray and calling someone else fat for having an egg sandwich? Bro. Plus, again, even if I wanted vegetables on it, raw onion and egg? Lettuce and egg? That doesn't sound good to me. I don't know if that sounds good to anybody else. Venom Shank, how do we know that the woman wants to be there? Oh, that's true. I should have asked her if she'd been kidnapped. I'd be like, excuse me, ma'am, do you need help? Are you here by choice? Do you need me to call for assistance? Well, I'm glad y'all are on my side. I'm glad you guys are also quite shocked at it. I mean, the kicker is I was literally on my way to therapy. As I walked in, she was like, "Okay, so how's your week been?" And I'm like, I don't want to ruin my session talking about this guy. And I literally opened it, I was like, I don't want to make the whole session about this, but you know what? I want to talk about the audacity of this guy that I saw like a few minutes ago in the cafeteria. Night Watcher idea, kick his, and he'll fold like that egg sandwich. But I'm trying, low key, I would devour a raw onion egg sandwich like a hungry dog. Well, they've got the perfect combination for you because the only vegetable choice they had happened to be lettuce or raw onion, so you're sorted. It's like I'll eat onion as a cooked ingredient in things, but I just don't like raw onion. Which, is a choice I should be able to live my life with without some random old man. When I first picked up the egg, so this is how it went. There was like, well, I didn't pick it up. It's like they have a counter for desserts, they have a counter for cooked full meals, so that you can get like pasta bake, type main course, and then they have a section for sides like fries or veggies and stuff for that. So that's one till. There was a separate till that's just the soups and the sandwiches, and I wasn't feeling great, so like I would get a sandwich. Because the only thing I kind of like found appetizing was the pasta bake, and they had none of it left. So yeah, I'm like, I like a sandwich. Oh, I was going with this. Oh yeah. So when I picked egg first, and she was like, "What would you like?" And I'm like, "Okay." It was on brown bread too. It was on wholemeal bread as well. So I was like, "I'll have the wholemeal bread because white bread makes me feel sick." I'm basically I'm technically allergic or something to something in it, so I'm like, I won't have that. That's a bad plan. And then when I was like, I'll have the egg, please. Behind me went, ugh, I don't like egg. I was just like, excuse you? Okay, just ignore him. It's like he's not the one eating. I hate when people do that. I don't like when people do that. Like, you can have your own thoughts about, ew, I don't like that food. But if, in my opinion, basic manners, if someone is actively eating a piece of food, it could be the worst food in the world to you personally. You don't sit there and go, ugh, or make gagging noises while they're eating. I think that's just horrendously rude and you shouldn't do it. It could be the worst food in the world. Like, you might absolutely hate egg, for example. You don't sit there if someone's actively eating that thing and go, ugh. It's just so childish and off-putting and gross. Yeah, I'm like, egg. And he's like, "Ooh." Like, go away. Misty, I haven't eaten white bread in years. Venom Shank, I would love that sandwich. I fucking love brown bread. And Night Watcher, lettuce and egg kind of sounds good, not gonna lie. It might. I imagine it just had a bit of crunch because I remember looking at the food and thinking they had chicken and mayo was an option. And I was like, no, not mayo. Chicken and lettuce was one of the options. I was like, I could get chicken, lettuce, and mayo, but I don't see any sauces like mayo. I don't know how dry the food's gonna be, and I am just not in the mood for the bonus social interaction right now of asking if they also have mayo. Whereas the egg definitely doesn't look dry or horrible. I like egg. Egg is a great safe food. Even when I was at the peak of like chemotherapy and I I couldn't stomach any food at all, egg was one of the foods I could eat when I was able to keep stuff down. One of the few things I had appetite for, eggs and hash brown. And do you want to know what's even weirder? When I spoke to other patients, they also agreed, across all sorts of ethnic backgrounds as well, unanimously, patients all agreed that egg and hash browns were just really easy to keep down no matter how queasy you're feeling. And they don't make you feel worse afterwards. I don't know why. But I just found it kind of interesting. We were all like, "Oh, I love hash browns," and then we'd be like, "Oh, hash browns, yay, my savior!" It was the Superman, honestly, of foods. Apart from this old man, he can get out. No hash browns or eggs for him. Actually, he doesn't like eggs. I think we should exclusively give him eggs. Now I kind of want egg. And Misty, I haven't eaten white bread in years. Bought a bunch of licorice today. Squeaky Clean had licorice today. I like how enthusiastic everybody is about sandwiches right now. I do. I like a good sandwich. They're so easy. There's so many different toppings you can put on a sandwich and it just works. And then it's so easy to make. Some lettuce on it might have added a bit of a crunch. So I like crunchy food as well. The issue though was again, I wasn't feeling great. And it's like, today's not the day I want to add bonus social interactions like asking if they have mayo or risk having something and not liking it. And then the universe sent that guy. Cringe. Chibi Woodner's pretty cute. He even has like little teeny antlers. He's very cute. So I think part of this will be adding lines behind the thumb, but I'm wondering if I can decorate with some little stars too. Nisty, I've eaten hospital food once in my life, and it was a popsicle that I tried to initially turn down. We don't get popsicles in English hospitals, but we do get ice cream. I don't know, depending on the ward, they might offer popsicles, because I know sometimes they'll change it. The most common food you can get access to, where they'll definitely have it in a British hospital, toast. Buttered toast is probably the most common hospital food ever. And for some reason, it's great. For some reason, it's the best toast you'll ever have. I think when I was like an inpatient, the hospital food was actually pretty good. I literally remember the first time I ordered there and they brought my food to my hospital room. And I literally looked at the person that gave it me and was like, wait, is this all for me? And she was like, what do you mean, is this all for you? And I'm like, is it all for me? Just adjusting these little things a little bit. Hi, Squeaky.
Hello.
Night Watcher, I want to eat a hearty egg sandwich with mayo and ketchup and some margarine or butter, and even better with some milk. If you know the brand Horlicks. We know Horlicks.
Why are you putting milk in your sandwich?
I think that's just a beverage on the side. They want an egg sandwich and milk.
That wasn't clarified.
They want to dip their sandwich in the glass of milk and eat it. Like dunking a biscuit, but you're dunking the egg sandwich.
That's understandable.
Standable.
Like at school, we used to go on school trips and they used to give us sandwiches that were dry as hell, so someone decided to dunk theirs in their hot chocolate that they were given. And they were like, wow, that just tastes like chocolate cake. I'm like, yeah, sod it, I'll try it. It just tastes like chocolate cake with a bit of ham in it. They're really good.
Hmm. I need to get a picture of Wood Nerd to see the pattern on their face. I know some of their pattern off by heart, but not all of it. Egg on toast. That's a pretty good one too. Egg on toast, a little bit of ketchup. Delicious. Much Stars Arts. Hi, sorry about that. I'm back. Check my community posts. Ooh. Go to channel. I'm on the way. Oh, concept designs from your sketchbook. Is that like a Snow White-esque character? They look cool. They're so pretty. Is that paint? It kind of looks like paint to me. I'm just getting a reference image for the wood grain on their face. Oh, they're all storyboards that I forgot about. Okay. I went in the wrong folder and found stuff. Spooky Mum finished Xbox. Where is it? Where are you? Concept? Why are they in concept art? Okay, I found him. Small. Very small. Okay. Found a nerd. You can get some lines on the face. Nightwatcher, hey Jcrow, the PC you're getting, what is the specs? I can help out. I won't be getting a PC. I'm getting Minecraft for the PC. I'm not getting a new PC anytime soon. I have a laptop. It's a HP Envy. Okay, and now it's this one because it's like I know that two cut into the eye. I just don't know the areas that it cuts in. And then the ears are pretty straightforward. Nice. I'm like concentration mode. Okay. In fact, we'll keep the porch sprite there for a moment. Actually, no, I'll swap it out to a different picture because we need to colour in the suit too. Mochi Stars Arts, BRB, talking to my BFF IRL. Have fun. Thanks for stopping by. And Night Watcher. Ooh. Yeah. Sorry. I will not be getting a gaming PC I'm soon.
I have a gaming PC. It doesn't work properly. It sounds like a plane taking off.
This Jcrow, I'm sending you the best pick in the world, but it's powered by a bunch of huge wolf spider running on hamster wheels, and you need to feed them. No! No! Wolf spiders are the worst spiders. They jump on you. We actually get those in England, so I'm like, sometimes I'll see like a spider with a certain pattern, and I'm like, you're about small enough and have a little bit of a black and white pattern going on. I don't trust you, little spider. You can jump, can't you? They just run away and get someone else to deal with it. It's all good. Okay, now we need a picture of him from the comics. Jack and Colby comics. Oh no, my tummy's getting grumbly. And then just any comic that has a woodland sprite in it somewhere. Where are you? I asked the black and white one where he's getting knocked out. That one will do. So stripe and then the wiggle for the pattern. And in a stripe too. Okay. Venom Shank, hi, artwork on Discord. Ooh. I'll take a look after I've drawn these lines. Oh, I can smell cat food. Grim. Grim, grim, grim. Can we get like a nice dirt Colby emote on the Discord? We're gonna get a wood nerd. Okay. probably add a slightly darker shade to the ones on the back here, because they're behind them. We'll keep them all separate. So we've got what? The wood green, the character art, and then just the stripes. So if I organize the layers like so, okay, we'll take a look at this. Why is that opened? Go away. Take a look at the art in Discord. Work in progress. Oh, they're tall. I wasn't expecting the detailed style. I know a couple of times you've posted a couple of little chibi characters. I was ready for the little, like, rounded cutesies. They're very cool, though. You've drawn the hands very well. I also like the starting of the really floofy hair. Well, the way you draw hair is just, like, very pretty in general. I like the layers. Gold star for you, Venom Shank. By that I mean in emotes. I put an emote on there for you. You're welcome. It was really pretty. A little look at the poll. Yeah, Woolen Sprite won. Only by one vote, though. One person turned the tide there. I will get Eden done as well, though. So for those voting Eden, there will be a new Eden emote as well. I've been looking into new potential icons for the server too. Because I was thinking of swaying it into Art with Eden. Because at first it was a small server with friends, and I just put a little character up as a... Like the logo, the mascot for the art server, Munch, he was literally just a little monster character I drew one day. I think I actually invented it based off the art prompts that I send. Um, yeah, that's all that was. And I was like, he'll do. He's a cute little character. They can be the mascot. But it makes more sense to upgrade it to like Art with Eden because she's one of the characters that actually is a character, you know? Misty, I somehow got to vote twice. Did you pull a Night Watcher? I think it's Night Watcher. Sometimes Night Watcher will do this thing where they like log in on different accounts and get rapid votes. Could have been someone else that did it. Is that where you're like, quick, Jcrow, look at the votes? He won. I'm still mad at that guy about the sandwich, actually. I'm still thinking about it, just saying. To be honest, I think it's like on the one hand, I'm like, I think it's valid to stay mad, but also I don't want to waste my energy on him, but also mad. So, fun fact about the Woodland Sprites poncho, the shawl that they wear. The coloured bar, the more orange tone bar on it, those change colour when they get mad. So it does swap between redder tones sometimes. And it can be used to it's subtle, but it can be used to detect his mood. This is like a neutral colour. They're just chilling here. Let's see, Night Watcher. I haven't started rigging the votes yet. Oh, so is that how we know that you voted for the Woodland Sprite as well? You just outed what your vote was. That, or it was like, well, I could see both of these. So either way, I'm content with the vote and how that'll turn out. You know the streamer can't vote on polls that the streamer makes, so I don't get to vote. Part of me is here like, but me want to click buttons too. But also, I wouldn't want to. That's why sometimes when I'm like, oh, well, I know which one I'll vote for, or I would vote for, is something I'll say sometimes. But I never say which one I'd vote for because I don't want to like rig the vote by people going, I'm going to copy you because you said do this one. I'm like, no, don't do it. See, I feel like the underside of the arm should be shadowed out. If the light's above them, I feel like this should be darker. Wait, yeah, maybe that works. Add a bit of a crease there. That works, I think. Fix how lumpy it is here, though. See, I voted once and then the poll randomly reset for me, so I voted again. Ah, the vote gods were like, here, we'll let you rig one little vote as a treat. You were blessed. Maybe Woodland Sprite just granted you a boon. I was like, here, fortune for you. Okay. That's looking pretty cute, actually. Face is next. Now we know that the light is coming from top right. Nope, I don't like that. I prefer it where it was. I might pick a lighter colour for it, actually. For the shading, I mean. So, are there any emotes that people would want to see be made for the chat for the Discord anyway? Like an emote that I've not designed or that isn't available that you would want to see? Like if there's an emotion that you express a lot, I don't know if you're like, I need something that represents screaming, crying, and throwing up, please, thank you. But I don't know. I mean, I'll see what I can do. I feel like round it this way a bit more. Because no, when we first started making emotes, I just kind of let one of the moderators do the emotes. Was like, it's okay, you can do emotes if you want. And then we just asked people in the server at the time to submit emotes to add to it. And since then, I've made a few because I just wanted to make emotes. I was literally just. It was before I even streamed, I think. No, it was. It was after I started streaming, actually. But yeah, it was just a case of like Squeaky Cleaner's emotes because he's unlocked, well, the ability to add emotes to Twitch. And I was like, I don't stream on Twitch, so I won't get emotes. But I would like to make some anyway. And then only after I started, as I was making them, I was like, oh, you can add these to Discord. They can actually be used. But the fun, though. The fun. Misty, when are you dropping the trick-or-treat animation? I plan to drop it end of February. I've not picked a day yet. It's not finished yet. It's nearly done. We're over halfway finished with it. There's a few extra scenes it needs, but I should be dropping it end of February. Because originally it was just going to be the little spooky dancers, and then shared for like maybe a reel. But it just kind of ideas kept coming, you know? Ended up a much bigger project, which I hadn't scheduled for. Um, see, it's very subtle shadow actually. Night Watcher, Jcrow check votes. Oh no. What am I going to witness? Suddenly it's going to be like the suddenly votes for the one that had none. I think it was Macy. Let's see. Oh, suddenly Eden's in the 20 votes! What did you do? Wow! Sudden skyrocket. Wow. It's gotta be you, Night Watcher. There's no way there's like 20 people in here. I was expecting, I thought it had just like swayed by one, and I was like, oh, 65%. So it's had like maybe a vote. I clicked on it and give me the statistics. Damn. Hold on. Maybe. I'm not sure if this will be too dark or not. I'll be able to tell once I zoom out. It is going to look a little off because all the coloured the line art's coloured in weird shades at the moment. Night Watcher, there's six extra votes. I guess Eden's definitely winning for the next emote. Eden was already winning for the next emote, to be fair. It just swayed over into wood nerd territory first. Which is why theirs got done first. Harrowing. Let me just fix up the eyes so it's a little bit less awful. Ugh. You need like a good colour for the line art. Not whatever this shade's doing. So we'll get a nice brown on there and then fix up the eyes so he's just a little bit less haunting. Well, he's meant to be haunting, it's meant to be a little unsettling. But like this haunting in a good way and then haunting in a... It just looks like bad design. And at the moment it just looks ugly. So I'm just going to priority fix the eyes. And the mouth. That's a lot better. It's also now easier to tell what shade I need to put inside the eye hole. Like, I'm not sure whether it'll look better if it's just a little lighter or not. I think it might. Like that shade instead? Nah, because you won't be able to see that noticeably on the Discord, whereas now it's like, you can definitely see the face. Might have to make the line art on the body darker, but we'll get back to that when it's necessary. What's next? Antlers and the leaf. Where's the layer gone? There. Night Watcher, Jcrow, make a new test vote. No. There's 6 people. All the other votes are mine. Oh. I think the vote was already on 6. Not 6. It made it up to like 10, I think. Oh wait, does that mean you rigged it from the get-go? Like, rig the votes. You're like, I will be a politician. I will rig the election. See. Okay, and then we have to color in a little leaf. Now, Watcher, make a test vote. What do you mean a test vote? What would the test vote be? Test vote wouldn't work entirely if it's to test who's actually here and who's not. Because people will dip in and out of the stream. So people that were here earlier to vote might not necessarily be here now. So it wouldn't be... It wouldn't hold up in the world of science. Test vote this, test vote that. Alright, Nisty, we'll test vote this and test vote that. Because there was more people in chat earlier. So I know that there's definitely some people that have come and gone. And some people have also said they were going. But don't worry, we'll do the test vote. And as per Nisty's request, this and that. Wait, no, you want me to redo the whole vote? I was going to make a joke one like this. Oh, we have a vote for this, everybody. We have 2 votes. It's on this and that. What a thrilling poll this is. I wonder who will win. Sarcasm. Okay. Whoa. Don't worry. It won't be forever. Okay, we're on line art. The line art in general needs to be a lot darker. So it's actually seeable. Whoa. No glare. That's better. There we go. Nisty, quit dilly-dallying. Do you read message? Ain't no one vote for Macy. And test vote this, test vote that. Yeah, to be fair, The faces are kind of ugly whilst they were just being scribbled. So when I was looking at them, I was like, Eden's face and Macy's face look pretty messed up at the minute because they are just scribbles for the sake of sketching. So there's a chance that will impact, pretty privilege and all. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Don't worry. I'm not actually saying y'all got the pretty privilege. Cleaning up the eyes again. Okay. But yeah, wood spray I think needs some sort of background going on. Nisty, you could make them stickers instead of emojis so they're bigger on Discord. Is that a thing? You can make your own stickers for Discord? I've never looked into it. Stop selecting multiple layers. I didn't ask for that. But yeah, I could look into making them both. Let's see. Okay, we get it. You're a crooked politician. Okay, let's take a look at that test vote, shall I? 11 votes. 91% this. 9% that. Oh my gosh. Night Watcher wins the election. I almost typed in chat and I was like, wait, it's my live stream. I can just talk. It's fine. I do have all the large files for all of these because these are all made on quite big templates. So if I look into how to make them stickers, because I remember stickers being a thing on Facebook ages ago, but you had to like pay or something and go through a whole process to actually make them. I don't know if Discord's like that or not. I know that if you favorite a GIF, you can use that across different servers.
I do that.
Because I posted the Zipload react, and Squeaky's favorited that, so he'll just like jump scare. Or sometimes I'll be in a server and I'll be like, Zipload in the wild. He got out the server. How'd he get there? Freed him.
Question.
Yeah.
Fish, chips, and we don't have mushy peas.
You just have to do regular peas. Or you could do peas and sweet corn.
I was gonna do peas and sweet corn. I wanted to like make sure that you were okay with it first.
Before I cry 1,000 cries.
Yes.
Okay.
For I am best husbander man.
Yes. What?
Test vote the test vote for Night Watcher.
Yeah, test vote for Night Watcher. There was a vote on, and Night Watcher was being a politician and rigging the elections as to whose emoji we should make first. So we made a test poll just for Night Watcher
Oh.
to show off his influence.
Did they win?
I think so.
Okay. That's a shame. I wanted Day Watcher to win.
Nisty, 6 different woodland sprite stickers. Night Watcher, you have a maximum of 6 unless you pay. And then you can upload them as stickers. Okay. I'll just do like a whole pack of woodland sprite stickers just for Nisty. Like recoloring, yeah, it looks better if I color the stripes too. Looking pretty good though. And like I say, I can upload them as stickers and the Discord emojis. We can have both. It's just choosing which ones get to be the stickers. Since though you two are in chat, I'll let you pick ones that you want as stickers as well. You get a vote. One vote. I'm looking at you, Night Watcher. One vote. Okay, the chaos, and then they go and give you things like 200 strength in Minecraft. They had it coming. They only had themselves to blame. The fact, Night Watcher, the fact that they made a whole potion and staged a coup to actually get you means that they had a whole meeting about you. They had a whole meeting about you to discuss what was going on and how to fix it and how to stop you. You were discussed in their weekly meeting. The them in question is a Minecraft server, by the way. Night Watcher request Night Watcher politician emoji idea. DM you my avatar. Misty, I ain't never finishing, that's it. Oh, you were embroidering all that. Do you see the MIDI alien? Okay, but a MIDI, to my knowledge, is a type of skirt or shirt or dress. Okay. I can add a little bit here. Oops. And it selected all the layers again because it keeps doing that. Good. Oh, just oh, it keeps selecting the wrong layers. Rude. Okay. That was pretty cute. So we got the woodland nerd. The wood sprite is here. My thoughts on this are that it needs potentially, like, could stay as it is. I could add, like, colored lines like this for the sake of the emote. I could also add little stars. Like, it has also occurred to me I could make, you know, animated emotes too. But that is also a lot of effort in a schedule right now that's quite busy. I'm trying to finish off projects so I can work on bigger stuff and storyboard stuff like that. Night Watcher, their meeting be like, okay, so I gave this Night Watcher guy strength 200 as a jokey joke, but he logged off before I removed it. So he's like God now, screams. Yeah. I imagine he was just up all night stressing. I imagine in that moment he became Batman. Night Watcher. Well, then Sprite looks like Harold. Not Night Watch, sorry, Misty. Well, then Sprite looks like Harold from Fallout 3. Dr. Google. Oh, it's a tree. It's like a weird tree ghoul. And that's like a zombie Groot looking. I don't know if I gave the other emotes like a white outline. I did not. So we have the wood nerd. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna name the colors. Woodland Sprite color. Lines. We got the wood nerd. We got Colby. We also now have Eden. At 9:44. Like speeding through these. Night Watcher. Haha, you got called Night Watcher. Now you're Nisty then, you've swapped. Been reversed. The line art size. I like how it's like, I just find it kind of funny because it's like, I feel like a lot of people that, oh, Eden, we can give her like a nice pretty emote or like a cutesy expression. And she went and got this one. Yeah, probably smaller line art for like these details. Eden, when they're talking about something and you just couldn't care less. When the man up behind you feels the need to tell you his opinion on your lunch. When Night Watcher logs off after you've given them 200 strength. Night Watcher, Jcrow, open polls for next emote. You want polls? Um, Outside of Eden, the ones that I've got here, the ones left, so Woodnut and Eden won the last one. Well, Colby was first. These two tied, so the remaining ones would be the Zip Lord and Angry Macy or Molotov Macy. Macy can experience other emotions than angry. It was just, I need an angry emote. Who have I not drawn yet? I've not drawn Macy. Let's do an angry one with her. And I drew the first one, and I was like, I'm not sure if I like that one or not. What else could I do? And then it was like, I could do, a lot of people do your angry emotes holding a knife. I was like, could definitely give her like a switchblade. She'd definitely. And then I was like, but I could also give her a lighter or a match. Like she's angry and the implication instead is she's about to like set fire to your house. And then I was like, I could give her a Molotov. So that's why she is too angry. It's not that she has anger issues, per se. I can do another vote though. You put the Night Watcher in politician? Okay. I will end your 11 votes. I'll give you a poll just for funsies. So we've got the sad, Macy angry, and then also like Macy with a Molotov. There you go. They're the remaining three. And again, I can design more. It's just they're the 6 that I did that day I was playing with them before stream. I just think they're fun. The real question is Night Watcher about to cheat? You know, if you also wait 30 seconds between each account, it counts as a view. YouTube counts no matter how long the video is, okay? It counts as a view if someone's been watching for 30 seconds. Like, if you watch for 30 seconds and log off, they're fine with that. They're like, that's a view. It could be a 2-hour video. It could be a 2-hour live stream VOD. 30 seconds, it's like, that's a view. Counted. You watch this video. I watched 30 seconds. Yeah, no, you watched this video. 30 seconds is literally all you need. And then, I'm not sure how it works on shorter videos. Because obviously views are still counted on shorter videos, but I think if you're under 30 seconds, I don't know what it's counting there. Does it count a proximity equivalent of 30 seconds? Or is it counting, like, you have to watch the whole video? What happens if I upload a 10-second video? Misty, look at Discord. Night Watcher. God, she looks so done. Such a great expression. See, I don't know what I'd comment this much on if I used it. Because it also seems so judgy. And I don't know where I'd need to use it. Maybe on stuff like when it's like I have to get up early tomorrow. There it is. Me when I have to get up early in the morning. Me when it's a frosty morning and you have me every morning that it was cold and I had to go to school. Side note, me every morning I had to go to school also. Me when the same order that I buy every single time I go to a certain restaurant and never deviate from isn't in stock and I have to order something else and actually look at the menu. Me when like sandwich man. Beep Dragons, hi! It's been a while. Look who just arrived. Hi, Beep Dragons. How are you doing? Oh, Macy with a Molotov is winning with 92% and a suspicious 12 votes. So if I take away like 6 of those for Night Watcher. Hi, Beep Dragons, how have you been? We're currently making the emotes. Today I have done Woodland Sprite here. And I have also done Colby. This derpy emote. Currently working on Eden. You been good, Beep Dragons? I'm glad. Have you been travelling anymore? I know last time we spoke and saw you in chat, you're doing quite a bit of travelling. I remember one of the places you went was Oktoberfest and Germany? Beep Dragons, you just wanted to say hi. That's okay. I hope you have a good day. Thanks for saying hi. It is good to see you. It's better. Night Watcher. The votes have been cast. I mean, what? You're sure the votes haven't been rigged in any way, shape, or form? Beat Dragons, no, and I met you in a live in London, correct? Yeah. And what you mean? No, you're not traveling. Okay. Yeah, I remember you were in London at the time because I think you asked if you were asking questions about Big Ben. I think I do remember you being in London at the time because you're like, oh, this isn't my usual time zone. I'm definitely going to be asleep at some point, you know? Also, Nisty, your Discord. Are we staging a coup against Nightwatcher again? This time about his rigging of the polls? I want to give her like a cute star earring. Bit like there-ish. Or should I just make it a small one? I don't know if I want it to be like off on the earlobe or like central. Make it smaller, I guess. Yeah. You met the crow? No, not in real life. They first met us in a live stream while they were in London. I have not done a meet and greet. Take a look at Discord. Oh, your avatar. Looks like a politician to me. Let's see. Did you post it in general? Oh, think on me. What is that? What is it? What's it? Is it 2D? I'm flummoxed. Okay, gun. Held at angle, suddenly flat. What's it printed on? Is it like a piece of vinyl? You just carry it around, freak people out. It like got me for a moment. That was pretty cool though. So long as you're not in a country where it's legal to carry firearms, because if you're in a country where it's common to carry firearms and someone mistakes that for an actual firearm, you might be in trouble. Then again, they're only going to mistake it for a firearm at specific angles before it flops because it's 2D. I guess it comes down to how dim your general public is. Gosh, she doesn't have a good day. This is such a good expression. Kills me. Oh my god. Trying to work out what to do with her shoulder. Hide the sketches for now. Let's see, it's a gun from a magazine doing some decorating. Oh! So that's why the material's kind of like. Because the thing that was confusing me was the material looked too firm to be paper, too glossy to be paper or card, And yet it still looks too thick to be like printer paper or something. So laminated magazine material would make more sense. Mystery is solved. So I did want to bring her hair down. Oh, it looks like a little mustache. One of the reasons I feel like I need to change her fringe, it looks like a little mustache. It's also very easy to throw off the overall like size of her hair with it. To be fair, Eden changes her hair all the time, so it's not actually that big a deal to change her hair. She's always, I'm off to drawing, I like drawing my characters with different hair if they have hair. I like drawing them in different outfits because as a little kid, it always really bugged me that animated characters literally never change their clothes. It honestly bugged child me a lot because I was like, why do they never change their outfit? They could just change their outfit. Like I didn't have the perspective of obviously they'd have to then design the outfit from different angles. But it'd be stuff like, for example, you've got characters like Horrid Henry who just wear a t-shirt with like a stripe on it. It wouldn't be too hard in theory to just change the color of the stripe for an episode and be like, oh well, today he's wearing the same t-shirt, so it's the exact same model, but instead of blue, we're using red. But as a little kid, it used to bother me. It's like, I'm not sure you can do anything. And my parents would be like, because it's too much effort to give them new clothes. And then I'd be like, yeah, but you could literally just colour the t-shirt a different colour. And then you can say it's a different t-shirt. And then my parents would be like, well, what's saying that they're not wearing multiples of the same outfit? And then I was like, because that's dumb. People don't do that. People do that to an extent. Sometimes. Situationally. Like, uniforms don't count. I know in England, I don't know about other countries, but England is really bad for Halloween. It's gotten a little better recently because they've realised how marketable it is in the US, and we've started to get some marketing on Halloween products, but outfits for Halloween for adults sucks. It's always it's always either lewd, a cartoon character like Jack Skellington, or it's an alcohol referent, like it'll be a ghost instead of just boo, it'll write booze for beer. Um, yeah. So that sucked. And we never got actually cute Halloween costumes. Not costumes, just outfit. Because I like scary, I like spooky, and I would just like some Halloween-esque merchandise that's just spooky merch that isn't, I don't know, Winnie the Pooh dressed like a ghost. And I remember the first time I found a shirt that had a bunch of, it was really cute. So it was a black shirt, and then in glow in the dark material, it was covered in a pattern of ghosts and cats and skeletons. It looked really good. So I got two because I was like, I'm going to wear the heck out of this. And I don't know how long lasting it is because it's intended to be worn just like one day of the year. So I'm going to buy this and I'm going to get two because they were only £5 at the time as well, which is, you're kidding me. Oh, thank goodness it's all still there. So then it's like kind of like a wash and a wear, but it's literally, this is my new favorite shirt ever. And I've known some people do that. Or like when they replace a shirt that's been damaged. And it's like, no, I've got two of this shirt. I've got one that's damaged and one that's just the shirt. I'm really struggling to get these eyebrows right. Misty, do y'all actually change outfits every day? I always wear the same pants and change the shirt and hoodie weekly. See, you're still changing the shirt though. That's still changing clothes. I think it depends on the outfit and it depends on what's been done in the outfit. A pair of jeans can be worn a few times easy without needing to wash it. Certain items of clothing you don't wash frequently. For example, your pants are full of handmade patches and painted patches of different materials, where if you put them in a washing machine, I imagine they're either going to fall apart or come out with most of the patches dissolved. You're gonna get like some blank jeans if you put them in a normal washing machine, because a washing machine tumbles stuff. There's a lot of materials that you just should not put in a washing machine. Hand embroidery is like right up there with you can, but it's risky. There's materials that need dry cleaning, and it's like coats and stuff. Coats don't need to be washed everywhere. Not unless you've done something gross in them and they like stink or they're covered in mud. But in general, there's stuff you change every day. Like in your example here, you changed the shirt. Oh, you changed the shirt and hoodie weekly. That's still changing your shirt though. So it's like depending on what's been done with them. Like if I've only just worn them around the house, that's very different to say I went for a hike and they're covered in mud, you know? But I wear clean clothes pretty much each day. I wear loungewear a couple of nights in a row, so like pajamas. Oh, she looks hella judgy. Completely disgusted. She heard me. This is what I just kind of logically told her the story about the man at the hospital with the egg sandwich. And now she's repulsed. She's like, and you didn't beat his ass? We have hit 10 actually, though. If I push these eyebrows so they're not overlapping line art, and I might make them a tad thicker. But even then, even if you change, I feel like even if you changed your outfit once a month, okay, you're still changing your outfit more than most cartoon characters ever have. You could change your outfit once a year and you would still have more outfit changes statistically than most cartoon characters. Especially if you could take into account runtime, like how many episodes of The Simpsons there are versus how often they have an outfit change. And when they do have an outfit change, it's usually a fixed outfit design. Like I know the Simpsons character go to church and have like a Sunday church outfit they wear, but it's always the exact same outfit. So they have like a formal, they have like a normal, and they just alternate them same clothing. Some cartoons will make the joke that they do have a wardrobe of just all those outfits. I do appreciate that joke, but yeah, as a child, I was like, these guys would stink. Do they not care about fashion at all? Do they just want to smell forever? See Eden right now? That was me. I was like, ugh. Ugh. I'm okay with outfits. Like, characters having a signature outfit they return to is nice. Like an iconic outfit. I do like it in cartoons when they shake up the outfit occasionally here. Like, it doesn't have to be every episode. I think Star versus the Forces of Evil is a good example because Star doesn't change her outfit every episode, but she has lots of different outfits she does rotate through. And I just appreciate that detail. It's also more fun and it shows a lot more personality of the character. Anyway, everybody, it is bedtime. And the winner of the poll was Macy with a Molotov. So, thank you all for joining the live stream. It's been lovely speaking with everybody. Who's first in chat today? Misty, you were first in chat today. There we go. I was like, it wasn't one of the usual first in chats. But yeah, so shout out to everyone that was listening in podcast mode. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody in chat. So Nisty, you were first. We saw Beep Dragons again today. Night Watcher, you've been here for like the whole stream. Skelly, enjoy the rest of your car journey. I know you said you've got about 2 hours left now. Mochi Stars Arts, Venom Shank, um, who else was in it earlier? Astra Blaze was here because Astra Blaze was suffering. We saw Only Cat.
Pebble.
I saw Pebble, yes. Squeaky Clean was here IRL. So thank you all for joining the live stream. The schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. UK time, depending on where you are. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Have a great day or sweet dreams.